Welcome back to H Styles Out Loud, where we amplify creativity, style, and self-expression. You want to know 3 things that shifted my mindset and changed my business? It did a little bit more than just change my business. It changed my life, changed my lifestyle, and the way that I look at things now. Number 1, my business went from being transactional to transformational. I stopped thinking of my business as work and just doing hair, and I thought of it as a way to provide experience. I started seeing it as a way to connect and change people's lives. Everything shifted. Every appointment became an opportunity to empower my clients, boost their confidence, and remind them of their unique beauty, And when people leave my chair like their best selves, they don't just come back. They share the experience with other people. So I feel like at the end of the day, allowing my focus to become the experience opposed to the transaction is what was the first shift in me growing and transforming my business, which is something that I've talked about a lot over the years. And I've always shared that you have to provide an experience that they can't get nowhere else. And you have to believe that within yourself, that what I'm giving this client, they're not going to get it nowhere else, because I'm going far and beyond to make sure that their experience is everything that they want out of it. And I feel like in some areas, like if you are providing exceptional service, everything else will fall into place. So yeah, that would be number 1. Number 2 would have to be prioritizing my value over my price. I remember I used to be worried about charging too much or if my prices were too high. But then, I took time and I stepped back and I thought about my skill set, my time, and my expertise were worth every penny. Instead of lowering my prices to accommodate and, fit everyone's budget, I've really focused on my value, what I bring to the table, and clients who appreciated the quality would find me because they know I command and I commit to the service. So those were the things that were important. Those were the things that came to the forefront when it came to pricing. So it kind of changed my mindset with regard to prioritizing those things, prioritizing, again, like I said, my value, my skill, and just my overall expertise and the years that I've been in the business and managed to stay relevant and on task with the industry as it changed. So that would be shift number 2. Yeah. Number 3 would have to be work-life balance as a success story. There used to be a time when I thought working nonstop meant success. And I was wrong, completely wrong. But I learned early on that the hard way that burnout isn't sustainable. Burnout is a thing and it can happen so fast. And if you're not focused or trying to figure out a way to not run into that by balancing out your book or balancing out the clientele, knowing who is your target audience, knowing who you want in your chair kind of helps with that also. Having to set boundaries and thinking okay, I can't work 7 days a week. I have to find a space where I can find balance for me, not so much the client. And I had lost people when I stopped working on Sundays and different stuff like that. And the boundaries that I set, working Wednesday through Saturday and make time for travel and, family. Guess what? I'm more creative, more focused, and my clients notice the difference. They know that something changed. And rest will fuel your success. Being able to have time to yourself and rest and be able to think and things like that will fuel your success. You don't need 5-6 days to fuel your success, because that's the fastest way to run into burnout. And especially if you're still struggling and you're working all these days and it's not making sense. So those 3 things would have to be the three things that shifted my mindset, going from transactional to transformative, just helped me a buck when it came down to understanding my clients and being able to relate to them, and then knowing my worth and my value. That was something, not only just knowing and understanding it, that was something also that caused a shift in work-life balance. Those three things together has changed my business tremendously and helped me grow. So I hope that helps somebody. I hope that resonates with somebody. I hope that helps you put some things into perspective. And yeah, so that's it for me, those three things. And look out for more videos. Keep styling, keep smiling. This is H Styles Out Loud, and I'm out.